Hello everyone, Sigma7 here. Well, another month has passed, and therefore another haul I got here. I just want to mention, by the way, real quick, that yesterday was a blast for me because I went to the Peaberry Film Festival. That's like a 20-minute drive from my place. And while I was there, I got to meet Misfit Pond. For those who don't know, he is a great YouTube channel who reviews movies, and his short film, Salida, was playing there, so definitely recommend y'all check out his channel if you love movies like I do. But, yeah, it was really cool to meet the guy in person, so, yeah. But, anyway, enough of that bit of news. I do got quite the haul this past month. Start things out with some DVDs. We got, Cache, or Hidden, by Misha Hanukkah. For some reason, this movie doesn't have a Blu-ray at the moment. I don't know why. But this is considered one of his best movies, I guess, so I definitely can't wait to check this out. And then we got Cats Don't Dance. Again, another movie that does not have a Blu-ray for some reason. Hopefully Warner Brothers Archive would consider distributing this, but because I think this is a pretty underrated film. I mean, it's no masterpiece or anything, but it's pretty fun, and it does have a surprisingly kind of deep message about racism in a way. Or at least there's some parallels there. And then we got The Miracle Maker, The Story of Jesus. This did have a Blu-ray, but it's like super out of print. But yeah, this is a stop-motion animated adaptation of Jesus. I haven't seen this. I hear it's supposed to be pretty good. Apparently, Ray Fiennes is the voice of Jesus in this, so can't wait to check that one out. And then here's a couple of TV shows I got. I got Third Rock from the Sun, the complete series. I've heard nothing but great things about this sitcom. I always want to check it out because it sounds pretty funny. I got it because it was on sale for like $14, which is pretty good. Although I will say, I'm not exactly fond of the way they have these DVDs laid out. It's these little slips like that. I don't know, it just seems... If this gets upgraded to Blu-ray in the future, hopefully they can improve on that, because it's not something I'm fond of. But yeah. And then I got Beavis and Butthead, the complete collection. I don't know, I saw it at Walmart, I thought, you know what, I might go back and see if the show still holds up. Because I remember watching some of the show. I don't remember being too much into it like a lot of people, but I feel like giving it another shot, so, you know. Alright, next up, here's a few miscellaneous stuff. We got Abel Gantz's J'accuse, which is a 2-hour and 45-minute long, I guess, World War I drama released in 1919. So yes, we're talking really old stuff here. All I know is that this is the highest rated film on Letterboxd from the 1910s, so I'm definitely curious to see what this film's like. And then we got Munich. This is a Steven Spielberg film I didn't have. I haven't seen this one. Some say it's one of his more underrated ones, so definitely can't wait to check that one out. I honestly kind of would like to do a Steven Spielberg ranking video in the future, so I'm trying to get all his movies, well, the ones I feel are worth owning anyway. And then we got Searching. I mentioned last month I got Missing, which is the film that came out earlier this year, and this is, I guess, the predecessor to that movie. But yeah, I will definitely watch this before I watch Missing, so yeah, I hear this one is much better though. And then we got The Favorite by Yorgos Lanthimos. I don't know why it took me so long to pick this one up, because I already have Dogtooth, The Killing of a Sacred Deer, and The Lobster. So now I just have this. I know he has other films, but I guess I have his 4 big ones, so yeah. Next up, we got Living. I actually watched this movie before the Oscars, and it was a pretty good film, and now granted, I know this is a remake to Akira Kurosawa's Ikaru, which I still need to watch. I probably should have watched that before I watched this, but I was running out of time because I wanted to catch up on the Oscar nominees, so yeah. Bill Nighy was great in this role, but I definitely need to watch Ikaru because I heard it is way better, and I'm going to assume it's way better than this, but yeah. And then I got Brandon Cronenberg's Infinity Pool. Did not see this because it wasn't playing anywhere nearby. I've heard some pretty interesting things about it. I hear it's not quite as good as Possessor, his previous movie, but... So, yeah. Definitely interested to see what this is like. And then here's a couple titles I got from A24, these A24 ones. Got After Sun, one of my favorite films of last year. Really nice looking casing here. I'm trying to collect all the A24 Blu-rays, and by that I mean the ones you can only specifically get on their website. I have this, I have Marcel the Shell Shoes On, I have the Midsummer the director's cut, that yellow casing. I got this, and now I also got this that I had to buy on eBay because it was out of stock on their site. Krisha. Haven't seen this yet. I've heard really good things about it, and I'm glad I was able to find it on eBay for a reasonable price. I still paid a bit for it, but I'm just trying to get, what I could get on the A24 site. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Sorry, Next are some Criterions I got, which I got 6 of them right here. We got All That Heaven Allows. Have not seen it yet. Heard a lot of great things about it. Looking forward to that. We got, let's see how to do this. We got La Haine. I actually bought this once I found out YMS did a watch-along for this movie on his site. So I definitely plan to watch this soon so I can do the watch-along with them. But I've heard this is considered one of the best films of the 90s, so yeah. Then we got another Mikhail Haneke film, The Piano Teacher. Haven't seen it. I've heard a lot of great things. Looking forward to it. And then the last 3 are all Japanese films. 2 of them I have seen, and 1 of them I have yet to watch. One being Kurosawa's Kajimusha. This is, honestly, from what I remember, it's been a few years, but I remember this being an awesome samurai war movie that not enough people really talk about when it comes to Kurosawa's filmography, but I definitely would like to rewatch this again, because I remember this being really good. And then I got Kenji Mizoguchi's Ugetsu. This was also really good from what I remember. Definitely need to give another watch. And then the Japanese film I have yet to watch, which is also by Kenji Mizoguchi, A Story from Chikamatsu. This is also called The Crucified Lovers. Again, I've just heard a lot of great things about this one, so can't wait to check it out. Let's see. Trying to see. Okay, finally some animations. First are a few animated shows I got, and these first 2 animated shows I picked up, it's kind of ironic I got these together because these are both shows that aired in 2011. Both are action, kind of superhero-esque type shows, and they both were canceled prematurely. I'm talking about Green Lantern, the animated series, and the Thundercats, the 2011 reboot. I remember both these shows vaguely. I never finished them, so I figured I'd get these so I can. Although I am a little peeved that both these got slightly damaged during shipping. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, see right there. And then the back of this one, there's a little crack there, so they blame Amazon, well, not Amazon, maybe FedEx or whoever's been shipping them to me. They don't seem to take good care of these. And then I got this yesterday, surprisingly, being a Sunday. I got the season 2 of Primal. I absolutely loved season 1. This is easily one of the best shows currently airing, in my opinion, not just animation-wise. I have not watched season 2 yet. I was actually waiting for this to come out to watch it, but I definitely can't wait to binge watch this. I've heard this is also really good. And I hear that when Genndy Tartakovsky announced that there is going to be a 3rd season, it will be featuring a different cast of characters. So apparently this is the last story we'll hear of Spear and Fang, which I'm a little sad of that, but apparently this will be an anthology series from here on out, since each season will be a different cast of characters, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah. And then some more animations. I mentioned Beavis and Butthead earlier, but I got Beavis and Butthead Do America on Blu-ray, which even though I know this movie is in that DVD box set, I found it out too late when I got both of these. But, it's on Blu-ray, it's high definition, why not? Hopefully the show will get a Blu-ray release soon, but yeah. Then we got South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut. I've only recently really started getting into South Park. It's one of those shows that you're not allowed to see when you're a kid, obviously, but I'll be honest, I have not seen the movie. I've seen at least clips. I know about it, so yeah. Then we got the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. As someone who isn't a diehard SpongeBob fan, I have to admit the movie is actually pretty good, from what I remember. It's been a long time, but I remember really liking it. Then we got Volume 2 of Mickey and Friends, the 10 Classic Shorts. I got Volume 1, I think, last month, or a couple months ago, I don't know when. But I am glad that, as much as I am really peeved about Disney these days, between their god-awful remakes, bastardizing Star Wars, letting Marvel just sink to the ground as has been lately, I will admit every now and then Disney does do something pretty right, and I'm glad they are at least releasing their classic tunes like this on Blu-ray for the first time. So I hope they continue to do this. I also would love to see them release the Zorro TV show on Blu-ray sometime in the future. That'd be really cool. Okay, now here, so this is an upgrade because I had the DVD for this, but I got the 4K upgrade to The Prince of Egypt. what can I say? It's one of my favorite DreamWorks films. It's an incredible movie. I'm so happy. Because the reason I never got the other Blu-rays because the cover looked just hideous. It just looked so bland. I'm glad that when they upgraded 4K, they kept this cover because it looks so much better than just having the characters' faces over one color. That's so ridiculous. And I hope they continue to do this with some of their other obscure films as well. Let's see. Alright, sorry, I got the piles right here. And then finally, we got some anime titles I got, which I have, I think, 6 titles. Yeah, and 3 of them are movies and 3... Okay, so we got Lu Over the Wall, Masaki Yuasa. Now that I have this, I think I own most of his films you can get on Blu-ray, because I got this, I got Mind Game, I got Ride Your Wave, and he did do Inuo, I believe. So, yeah, I think I got pretty much... Oh, and The Night of Short Walking Girl, that's another one. But yeah, I'll be honest, have not seen this yet. I've heard it's pretty good. It looks pretty charming, so can't wait to see that. Then we got Panda Go Panda. Technically, this is, I think it's like 2 short films, I believe. And they were made by Iso Takahata, who we all know made Grave of the Fireflies and Only Yesterday and a bunch of other films. Although, I have to admit, the panda on here kind of reminds me of Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro. I don't know if it's probably a similar art style or not, but yeah. And then we got The Sea Prince and the Fire Child. This was out of print for a while, but it came back into print for a little bit, so I figured I'd take the advantage to get this. I've seen this movie once a long time ago. It was on YouTube. I stumbled upon it on accident, and I thought I'd check it out. And it's a pretty solid Romeo and Juliet-esque story from what I remember. It's pretty charming. It's been a long time since I've seen it, though. And then these last 3 animes I picked up are all shows. We got Season 2 of One Punch Man. I still need to watch the first season. I've had it for a while. But I got this because it was on sale at Walmart, so I thought I'd get it while it was on a decent price. And then we got, I think this is one of my brother's favorite animes. At least I remember he used to obsess with this a while back, and that is Soul Eater. Again, I found it for a good deal on eBay, and I thought I'd get this. It's been on my to-watch list for a while. And then finally, and this is probably the big grand prize of the month, even though I already have this anime show, but I figured since it is, from what I've seen so far, I haven't finished the show yet, but it's so far one of my favorite anime series. It's one of the greatest shows ever. I figured I'd get it. Of course, I'm talking about the 25th anniversary edition of Cowboy Bebop. I mean, look at this box set. This is such a cool set right here. Let's see if I can get this without, doing too much damage. Don't know what this is about, but it's a really cool looking thing that goes there. Okay, again, this is a flat thing that I don't know. But yeah, here's the actual Blu-ray itself. You got Faye Valentine on there. 25 years, still jamming. Just 25 years old. It's crazy. Apparently this is Keanu Reeves' favorite anime ever, or one of his favorite shows, period. That's a really neat fact. But, yeah, and there's also this. I'm not going to pull them out, but I guess it's like these cards or something that shows, image. Again, there's Faye Valentine. But, yeah. It's a shame they didn't get Keanu Reeves to play Spike Spiegel in the live-action Cowboy Bebop, because that would probably make that series so much better. I mean, to be fair, I haven't even seen it, but I've heard it's pretty awful, which I'm not surprised if that's the case. Alright, and that's my haul for April. Yeah, so that's what I got. Quite a bit. And, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and again, I know I keep saying it, but I'm sorry for if things on my channel have been slow. It's just real life is very busy between my job, finding a new job, help my parents run the place, especially since my mom had knee surgery, so she needed more help. So I know I released that teaser earlier. I think it was this past month. I uploaded that teaser on my channel just to... Actually, no, it was back in March I uploaded that teaser. I do plan to have round 2 out sometime this year. That's my goal. Before this year ends, I plan to upload all of round 2. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Part of the problem is because of my current job at Kroger, my schedule's always all over the place. I don't know what my schedule is. Once I get a full-time job, hopefully it will be a concrete schedule. Therefore, I can plan out what I can do. So, yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this haul, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later.